what is God like? I mean, it's a difficult question to answer, really, isn't it? I mean, what is God like? How do we answer that question? It's a difficult question. It's actually not a difficult question. It's an impossible question to answer. There is no way that we can possibly know God, mainly because he's God and we're human. Even that dynamic of him being greater and eternal and all of those things means that it's impossible for us as humans to comprehend him. And so when people kind of go, oh, well, you can't possibly prove that God exists, it's true. You can't. Unless God chooses to make himself known. And that's actually what the Bible is saying. That's the essence of what the Christian faith is about. In chapter 1, verse 18 of John's Gospel, John is introducing Jesus. This is what he says. No one has ever seen God, but God, the one and only Son, who is himself God and is in the closest relationship with the Father, has made him known. But you see what John's saying? No one's ever seen God. Like, there's no way you can possibly know him. But God the Son has entered into history as one of us. And so now we can understand what God is like. We can see the kinds of things that help us to understand who God is. Now, admittedly, this is not all there is to God. God is three persons in one God, and we're seeing one person here. But it does give us a great start. And not only that, but we can start to see those things of what God thinks is important. And that raises problems for us because there are all sorts of questions. We go, well, hang on, what about this and what about that? And we don't get all of our questions answered. But we do find out about what makes God happy, sad, angry. We discover things about what God thinks is important and what he doesn't think is important. And so the only way that you can truly do theology is to do Christology. Or to put this in another way, the only way you can truly know who God is by studying Jesus. And so that's what we want to do as we look at the Gospel of John, is understand who God is as Jesus makes him known.